Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, episode 38. Here in the morning of year 1, fall the 19th. Give Fartomo a pet, check the TV. Nothing new on TV. Head on outside. It's really coming down out here. Looks like I got 6 corns ready for harvest. Get those picked. I've got 5 pumpkins. I'm pretty sure those were mixed seeds that I planted those pumpkins from. I'm going to sell the 3 gold star pumpkins. Keep the 1 normal and 1 silver star. Sell the 2 gold star corns and 3 of the silver star corns. I'm actually going to keep the silver star corn so that I can donate it to the community center bundle. Let's see what else we got here. Got some mushrooms. Ready to throw in the mushroom dryer. Put 5 common brown mushrooms in there. Look at this. Over on Oak Island, all 5 of the oak resins are ready for harvest. Phone's ringing. Stand by. And I'm back. What was I saying? So I got 5 oak resins ready for harvest here. Grab those. Looks like I got 1, 2, 3 artichokes and a fairy rose. Yeah, this part of the farm over here just turned into like a mishmash of stuff. But, you know, it's cool. Harvest some wheat. Oh, great. Thunder. Fantastic. Okay, head on down here. Grab a red mushroom from the big weird mushroom tree. Yeah, I need to put out the lightning rods. There's Robin working on the silo. Got Beef the cow. Gave me a large milk. Go ahead and throw that in the cheese machine. And LaBeef needs to eat today, so we'll throw a hay down. Over here in Chicken Zone, we've got some gold star mayo coming out. Throw a large white egg in there, throw a large brown egg in there. And I need another hay. Another hay so the chickens can eat and not be unhappy. We don't want unhappy chickens, that's for sure. Alright, I'm going to sell the gold star artichoke. And the large brown egg. I've got a lot of random crap. I'm going to sell all 5 of these oak resins just to see what I get for them. Okay. I just saw lightning literally come down and wreck one of my pumpkins. Well, all 3 of the lightning rods behind the house have already been struck and are already charging. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can really do anything other than build more lightning rods. Is it worth it? That's the question. head on over to the chicken coop, and I'm going to throw one more hay in the little trough. Okay, what am I going to do now? I'm going to go to the barn and put these wheats in the barn. I've got 2 normal wheats, 2 silver star wheats, and 4 gold star wheats. And then I'm going to put the silver pumpkin in there as well. And I'll put the artichokes in here as well. Make some artichoke pickles or whatever. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to go to town, get some seeds. I also want to fill out the fall crop bundle. I've got the pumpkin and the corn, and I need a yam. That's a potato. I need a yam and an eggplant. So I'll read this letter. Ryan, I'd like to buy a pumpkin from you. My daughter and I want to carve a jack-o'-lantern for the upcoming Spirits Eve festival. Signed, Caroline. Carolyn wants to carve a pumpkin with her daughter. She asked you to bring her one from the farm. You know, I think I'm up to that task. I think I am up to that task. And I keep forgetting, but I'm not going to forget anymore. If I go up to the bus stop and follow the road to the left, I get to this little area that I can see from the backcountry road, or backcountry path, and I'm going to grab Linus's berry basket. You found the berry basket. Better return it to Linus. Alright, so I'm going to walk on over to Pierre's. There's Caroline. I have a pumpkin, but I'm not going to give it to her right now. I'm not going to give it to her because I need this pumpkin for the bundle. I am going to try giving Pierre some cheese, though. Once again, Pierre likes the cheese, but doesn't love it. What about Abigail? What have I tried to give her so far? Beer and mayonnaise. So I can try giving her jelly. She thinks the jelly looks delicious, and she likes it. And then we got Caroline. What can we try to give Caroline? Haven't tried giving her... No, I have tried giving her mayonnaise. Haven't I? Yeah. I've tried giving her mayonnaise. Have I tried giving her a fairy rose? Nope. Fairy rose for Caroline. This is such a thoughtful gift. Thank you. She liked it. Didn't love it, though. Alright, so here at Pierre's, I don't have enough time left in fall to do pumpkins or corn. Could do bok choy. Yeah, why don't we do bok choy? Don't have enough time for yams. Definitely have time for wheat. Don't have time for sunflower seeds. I do have time for amaranth. Might as well do some amaranth. Cool. Head on over to the community center. over here in the pantry. Looking at the fall crops bundle, we got corn, eggplant, pumpkin, and yam. That bundle is complete. Now I just need the artisan bundle and the animal bundle. For the animal bundle, I'm going to donate the large milk and the large white egg. And for completing the fall bundle, I get a bee house. Very nice. Bee house actually is pretty darn useful. Go ahead and head on back to the farm here. And I'm going to do some planting. It's going to kind of be sort of haphazard. Over here we got some bok choy, and we'll put some bok choy down here as well. And we'll do a wheat. Take my bee house and put it right next to the other bee house so that I have two of them collecting fairy rose honey. Down here I can do a full ring of amaranth. And I'll complete this other ring, or most of this other ring, with good old-fashioned wheat. Alright, now I need to do some chopping, and probably some tree fertilizing as well. Got a pine tree and a maple seed. Maple tree. Robin should be done with the silo probably today or tomorrow. Maybe the next day, but I think tomorrow. Chop down an oak tree and plant the seed back. And let's do 10 more tree fertilizer. Still got a ton of fiber and stone, so I might as well put it to good use. Alright. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day in the mines. there's Linus. Might as well give him his basket back. Nice. My basket. Thank you. This means a lot to me. Now Linus is 4 stars, and he's at the top of the list, so I suppose his reputation with me must be the best out of all the villagers. Grab some hazelnuts for energy in the mines. And we'll grab a mushroom as well. And I'm going to head to the mines. I would like to reach level 105, but I don't know if that's going to happen necessarily. I'm here in level 101. Breaking some rocks, Got some gold ore. Break a big boulder. I got a ruby from a chest. There's the way down. Grab some fiber. Down to level 102. Got a weird witch doctor thing that I just killed. One of those weird helmet head things. Get some fiber. There's the way down. Is there anything else that I can harvest? Head on down to level 103. Okay. That's pretty useful, actually. I got a farm warp totem, which will allow me to get back to the farm lickety-split at the end of this mining day. Okay, I found the way down to level 104. It's looking like 105 might be in sight. Level 104. Okay, I need to quickly find the way down to level 105. There's the way down. I'm going to just real quick see what's in all these chests. Most of this stuff is not fantastically useful, but I will throw away a white algae so that I can get an emerald. That's worth it. And that'll do it. That'll do it. Level 105. Luckily, I've got the warp totem. So, away we go. And that gives me time to stash my junk. That's weird. Why is the chest completely full now? Did I put something in here that's not supposed to go in here? I don't know. I think I'm going to put cave carrots over in this chest instead, because I have other forage type things in that chest. Okay. Alright, off to bed. Got over $5,000 that day. 1,500 from the pumpkins. The Gold Star mayonnaise actually sells for almost 400 a piece. That's pretty decent. The oak resin sells for 150 a piece, which is better than the pine tar. Okay, on to fall the 20th. Nothing on TV. Head outside. It looks like none of my pumpkins got hit by lightning. That's good news. Harvest some grapes. Selling off the gold and the silver like usual. And I got 3 entire batteries. Actually, the batteries are pretty good to sell. I think they sell for like 500 a piece. And we got some corn ready for harvest. And then another random corn over here for the mixed seeds. And look at this, an ancient fruit. I believe the ancient fruit is ready for harvest every 7 days once the plant finally matures. So that means another ancient fruit is going to be ready on the 27th. And unfortunately, that is when the plant is going to die off. Unfortunately, it looks like some cranberries took a hit over here. Some of the amaranth took a hit. Got an eggplant ready for harvest. And we got some broccoli. Got a pine tree ready for chopping. Give that the old chop and then plant another seed. All of my pine tars over here are ready, so I will harvest them. Down here on Mahogany Isle, we've got some amaranth ready for harvest. And looky here, we have a silo, finally ready. So if I right click on the silo, it says pieces of hay, 0 out of 240. Now, let's see what happens if I use the scythe to cut some grass. Just going to do a little grass here by the footpath because this grass is not able to spread in this direction anymore. So as I cut the hay, I noticed that, or as I cut the grass, I noticed that little hay items kind of floated above the grass, but I don't see them in my inventory. That's because if I go to the silo, I see that they have been added to the silo. Quite interesting. And typically what I do is I just go to the little patches of grass that are everywhere and kind of thin them out with the scythe. I don't want to completely cut the grass down all the way, but I do want to thin it out because that'll let it continue to spread more. So I'm sort of thinning out the grass. And I'll do this every couple of days until the end of fall. So from that little scything operation, I have 31 pieces of hay. Not too shabby. Going in the barn here, there's a bunch of food ready, or a bunch of produce ready, rather. Okay. Kind of have too much to put in my inventory here. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to come back after I clear out some inventory space. And the scythe should work, even if you're far away from the silo. So even this big patch of grass up here, I still get hay when I scythe it down. Alright, I need to sell off some of this stuff. Sell off the gold and silver star corns, the gold and silver star amaranths, the silver eggplant, and the silver broccoli. The regular amaranth, I'll keep one of them. The other one I want to try giving to Marnie as a gift, because I think she might like amaranth. After all, the amaranth was involved in a quest earlier. A quest of hers. Alright. I did also get an ancient fruit seed, so now I have 2 of them. Sell off the pine tar and the mushroom. Store the wood and the sap. Back into the barn. Grab 4 blueberry jellies. So now I have blueberry and blackberry jelly. And 3 grape jellies. 7 open spots in the preserves, so I'm going to put in 7 cranberries. And for the, what do you call it, kegs, I'm going to put in 2 wheats. Yeah, I want to make some additional kegs today too, if I remember. beef gave me a small milk today. You know, it's okay. It doesn't have to be a large milk every day. In the chicken zone, I'm going to grab some mayonnaise and put the eggs in the mayo machine. Head on back out here. Just as an experiment, I'm going to sell one each of the blackberry, blueberry, and grape jelly. And then I'm just going to keep the blueberry jelly because I have the most of them to use as gifts. Sell off the large egg too. And I need to remember to take my crab pots to the ocean and put them in the ocean. Alright, let's try to make some kegs. So a keg requires 30 wood, 1 copper bar, 1 iron bar, and 1 oak resin. So I should be able to easily make 2 of these right now. I just have to smelt up some copper bars. Chop a tree here while that copper bars are cooking in the furnace. Didn't get any seeds. Oh, no, I did. I got pine cones. Replant the pine cones. So now I've got enough material for 2 kegs. Store the wood, store the sap. So the kegs, I'm just going to take to the barn, and I'm going to plop them down right next to the others. And what should I put in those kegs? Let's do pumpkins. Make some pumpkin juice. Which sells for over 1,000. Alright, now I'm gonna go walk around town a little bit. I'm gonna try giving Marnie an amaranth on the theory that she likes amaranths based on that one quest. Marnie says, "Have you been to that strange tower west of my house?" And I'm going to try to give her the amaranth. She says, "Thank you." She does like the amaranth. Not love, but it is a like. So I call that a success. Okay, we got Leah here. Leah says she thinks that fall decorations are a worthwhile tradition. Yep. I'm very glad that she approves of the tradition. So I've given her sunflower, spangle, and then the mayo and jelly. So I can try giving her a wine. Let's try giving her a wine. Hey Leah, you like wine? She loves wine? Really? Did not know that. She loves wine. Okay. I actually do know of another gift that is even easier than wine that she also loves. But we'll cover that when we get to it. And we got Willie, who has not gotten any jelly or mayo yet. Let's try giving him some mayo. Here you go, bud. He says, "This looks great. Thank ya." So he likes it. Head to the beach. And I'm just going to walk straight to the shoreline and plop the crab pots right in the surf. Make sure to remember to beat them up. And then I can find some random forage on the beach here. A clam, an oyster, and another clam, and an artifact spot. Oh, it's a lost book from the library. Try to do some beach digging here. Sometimes you find stuff, sometimes it's pointless. Nope. Got nothing. I have a pale ale, and I know that Pam loves pale ales, so there she is in the bar, of course. Pam isn't responding. But will she respond to pale ale? That's the question. Hey, now this is something. Thanks a million, kid. And of course we know that Pam loves pale ale. Let's try Gus. What if we try to give Gus mayo and sunflower? Try jelly, I guess. Hey Gus, you like jelly? Kinda looks like a man who would like jelly. He likes it. Not a love, just a like. Then we got Shane the D-bag. I already know that Shane likes beer. I don't have any beer on me. Let's try to give him a jelly. This is great, thanks. Yeah, kind of surprising that he likes jelly and sunflowers. Of course, we got Emily. Keep your mind open, and some interesting things might take root. Okay. Let's try giving Emily some good old-fashioned mayo. Thank you. I'm feeling a positive energy from this gift. Okay. I think it's time to probably bring it on home. Let's do another mayo machine while we're at it. Copper bar, earth crystal. Wow, I'm running out of ore. I probably need to go back to the upper level of the mines and get more copper and earth crystal and stuff. I'm gonna go and eat this tortilla just for fun. can make another mayo machine. And since I have 3 chickens, it stands to reason that I want 3 mayo machines. What do I want to do? Sell off some of these mayos, I guess. Take a quick walk around the farm here. Some dried mushrooms. I think I probably should make more tree fertilizer and just fertilize up some more trees. I have the resources, might as well do it. 50 stone. And 50 fiber. 10 tree fertilizers. You get fertilizer, and you get fertilizer, and you get fertilizer, and you. No, that's already fertilized. You, and you. Over on Pine Isle, I'm just spreading that fertilizer around. I think that's about going to wrap it up for today. I'm really low on coal and copper ore in particular. So I think the next time I go to the mines, it's going to be a level 0 to 40 kind of trip. And that's going to wrap it up. Lights out. Got almost 10 grand that day in the farming section. Bunch of stuff here. The grapes are pretty profitable, as is the amaranth. Now notice the totals on these jellies here. Blackberry jelly is 126. It's not very much. Blueberry jelly is 210, so it's significantly more. And grape jelly is even more, 294. So it seems like grape jelly is going to bring in that money faster. And then for foraging, I got 4 pine tars at 100 apiece. And look at this. The batteries sell for 500 apiece, and I sold off 8 of them and got 4 grand. Nice. Wake up on the morning of Sunday, fall the 21st, and that's going to wrap it up. Peace.